The climb to the top. Once upon a time in the peaceful village of Greenwood, there lived a young boy named Leo. Unlike most of his friends, Leo wasn't the fastest runner, the best swimmer, or the smartest student in school. But there was one thing that made Leo stand out: his unshakable determination. Leo had always dreamed of climbing the tallest hill that towered over the village. People called it Eagle Peak because only the bravest dared to conquer it. Even grown men spoke of its slippery rocks and steep paths with hesitation. One crisp spring morning, Leo stood at the base of Eagle Peak, looking up at the seemingly endless climb. His heart pounded, but his mind was made up. "Are you sure you want to do this?" asked his friend Max, shaking his head. "Nobody your age has ever made it to the top." "I'll never know what I can do unless I try," Leo replied confidently. The climb was harder than he had imagined. Sharp stones cut into his hands, the wind howled against his face, and his legs ached with every step. Several times, Leo slipped and fell, scraping his knees. "Maybe I should just turn back," he thought, wiping sweat from his brow. But then he remembered what his father always told him: the only time you truly fail is when you stop trying. Taking a deep breath, Leo got back on his feet. Step by step, inch by inch, he pushed forward. His lungs burned, but he refused to give up. After hours of struggle, Leo finally reached the summit. The view was breathtaking. A sea of green fields stretched out below, and fluffy clouds floated close enough to touch. The village, which once seemed so big, now looked tiny and distant. Tears of pride filled Leo's eyes. He had done it. He had proved to himself that determination was stronger than fear. When Leo returned to the village, everyone gathered around him. "You made it?" Max asked in disbelief. "I did," Leo said with a wide smile. "And if I can do it, so can you." From that day forward, Leo's story became a beacon of hope for the villagers. Whenever someone faced a challenge, they would remember the boy who climbed Eagle Peak, not because he was the strongest or fastest, but because he never gave up.